If you're making any of these 7 mistakes, it's probably costing your business thousands, and I'm gonna break them all down in this video so you can save time and money. What's up, y'all? My name is EntreDupe. I'm the founder of EntreDupe, where we simplify marketing so businesses can reach more customers. So there are actually more than 7 mistakes you can make with your marketing, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna go over 7 categories because once you fix one category, you end up fixing more than one problem. So the first mistake businesses are making with their marketing is brand and message confusion. If I look you up on Google and see one version of your business, and then I go on Instagram and see a different version of your business, then I go on your website and get a completely different story, that's gonna create confusion. And confusion kills interest and curiosity. This is gonna hurt leads entering your pipeline, and it's gonna show up when you're explaining what your business does. If 5 people were to ask you what you do, and if you told any of those 5 people a different story, that's a problem. You need consistent sound bites to tell everyone what you do, who you are, and what problem you solve. So if you're making people use too much brain power to figure out what you do, who you are, or any of those questions, then you're creating friction. And friction is gonna decrease curiosity and decrease interest. And you need both curiosity and interest to make someone want to learn more about you. So the second mistake most businesses are making with their marketing is they don't have a campaign focus. Now, this is a mistake most businesses are making intentionally because they're afraid of leaving money on the table or turning customers away. So they try to market all of their services to their entire audience all at once. But the problem is, when you try to market everything all at once, nothing stands out. Even the companies that are selling to everyone, like water, cannot market the same way to everyone. Some of these water companies own multiple water brands just to be able to sell to specific target audiences. Campaigns are gonna give your audience something to relate to and something to remember. They're also gonna teach the algorithm and your audience that you own authority in a specific topic. And when you're done with one campaign and move on to the next, you're still gonna keep the authority you already built in the previous topic. Now, the next mistake businesses make when it comes to marketing is ignoring the customer journey. For some reason, as soon as a business starts marketing, they expect to publish an ad and customers just start buying. And if they don't, they assume marketing doesn't work. Fire the videographer, fire the agency. Customers just don't wake up and want to buy from you. First, they have to be made aware. After you made them aware, you now have to build trust and credibility with them. Once you build that trust, now you need to stay top of mind. Once you stay top of mind, now you need to create urgency so they can act and buy now. And once they've bought, now you need to keep them loyal. Most businesses are focused on the buy now part, forgetting about the rest of the funnel. And when you skip steps in the customer journey, you're creating massive leaks in your funnel. The next mistake businesses are making, they do not measure their marketing, or they're just measuring the wrong things. Some businesses don't track anything at all, while others are tracking everything, but they don't know what it means. Likes, views, followers, these are great indicators, but only if you understand what they actually mean. So when we go back to the customer journey, you have to know which metrics measure awareness, which metrics measure your trust, and which metrics measure conversion. If you don't know what's driving awareness, or what's driving trust, or what's driving urgency and conversion, then you won't know what to double down on or what to fix, and you won't know where your leaks are happening. So if you're marketing without measuring, you're just wasting time and money. So the next mistake I see a lot of businesses making, they're treating every platform like it's the same. They're taking one piece of content and distributing it on all the platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Google, YouTube, without thinking about the users, the algorithm, or the intent to buy on those platforms. Remember, people are using different platforms for different reasons. They're gonna show up with different levels of attention and different levels of intention to buy. And you also have to keep brand fatigue in mind. If one of your followers sees your post on Instagram, and then the same post on Facebook, and then the same post on YouTube, you're gonna start creating brand fatigue with them because they've already seen that post, which means they're probably less likely to engage with it. And if they don't engage with it, they're teaching that platform, that algorithm, that your content is not what they like. And so they start to see less of it. And then that platform may start to push your content less because of the low engagement. So you don't want to just post all your content on all the platforms. You have to be intentional and mindful about what you post and on what platform you're posting it on. So the next mistake businesses are making, they're underinvesting in their marketing. And this causes your marketing and your brand not to reflect the true quality of experience and service you actually provide. You got to remember, marketing is a direct investment into your business growth. When you invest properly into marketing, you're buying reach. Reach means you're buying awareness. That awareness later turns into trust. And with high quality marketing, that trust is going to quickly and efficiently turn into converting customers. So if you want consistent growth in marketing, your marketing budget can't be an afterthought, and it can't just be given whatever's left over. As soon as businesses start underinvesting, they start looking for shortcuts, cheap designs, cheap videos, cheap strategies, or they try to do everything themselves to save some money. And it's showing in your content. It's showing in your marketing. But you got to remember, your marketing sets expectations with your clients. So if your marketing feels rushed, sloppy, or low quality, your customers are not going to expect premium service, even if that's exactly what you deliver. Now, if there is one mistake that you should avoid amongst all of them, is not having a marketing plan. This is actually a mistake that all the other mistakes lead right back to. You can solve these other mistakes by having a marketing plan. When you don't have a marketing plan, everything else just becomes random and guesswork. A real marketing plan is going to connect everything together. It's going to connect your message, your brand. It's going to connect your platforms, your funnel. It's going to connect your revenue goals and your metrics. It's going to give you that roadmap you need step by step to get to your revenue goals. Without a plan, you're just executing tactics and quick ideas. But with a plan, every decision has a reason, and every content has a purpose, and every dollar you spend has a job. I actually made a full breakdown of the 43 marketing mistakes that fall into these 7 categories, and you can find the link to download it below in the description. And if you want help building your own 2026 marketing plan, instead of trying to figure it all out by yourself, I'm hosting a live workshop on February 28th. It's a Saturday at 11 a.m. It's called Build Your 2026 Marketing Plan. Everyone that attends will be leaving with their own marketing plan, which will be built during the workshop step by step. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you for watching.